Shalom, my Hotep. Namaste. Free the land, beloved. Come on in, come on in, come on in. My name is Vicki Dillard, and I'm pleased to be one of many queens here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, the network for melanated people just like you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our broadcast today. We're so pleased that you have joined us. Before we get into our most important topic, I missed you all for the past couple of days, taking a medical leave. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thumbs up, like, and share. I missed you all too. I see your kind comments. I received so many DMs, comments on the multiple platforms. And I must tell you, you warm my heart with gladness. And truly, you are my extended family in spirit. And I love you so much. And none of your prayers, your well wishes, your kind words, none of it was lost on me. And for that, I give you great, great, great thanks. Okay. Somebody just said, I joined your mastermind class. Love it. Oh, I'm so glad, beloved. Yes, clubvicky.com is popping. I think we still have that $1 special for the first 30 days. If you join Club Vicky, you also have access to quite a bit of the masterminds from the past that will absolutely change your life. Again, that's clubvicky.com. You can join for $1. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm looking forward to our brief war briefing today, discussing our dear brother, Dick Gregory in part, and what some of you might find a twist to be is this connection with the predictable, some may say predictable, foretelling of trouble that Tiger Woods may have been experiencing. So I want to talk about that today, and I'm going to tell you why. Baby, don't get us twisted with your nutcase conspiracy theories. Baby, that's not us, baby. Somebody say only the facts. Only the facts, only the facts. And I wanted to discuss that today in the context of a lot of the news that we're finding out and that many intelligent Black people already knew was the get down concerning Black people. We're going to talk about it in just a moment, baby. We follow the rules, honey, on the Vicky Show. There's no reason for us to stretch. Somebody talk Black to me. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Just give me a minute to break it down for you today. Shout out to our beautiful V-Hive that's in the digital building. Thumbs up, like, and share, family. For those of you that are coming in, would you do that? The reason that we ask that you do that, it helps other folk to know that we are live when you thumbs up, like, and share. And I repeat it because people are coming in and out. This is social media. This is a different media platform. So that's the reason why we ask repeatedly. And I thank you for your patience with that, dear family. I remind folk often that when you think about white corporate media, we don't have the multi-billion dollar commercial ad sponsorship budget that many folk have. Somebody talk Black to me. So when you like, share, and subscribe, at the bottom of your screen, when you share, you can copy the share button. And when you copy it on other social media platforms, you help to draw other folk into the broadcast. You are our marketing team in part. And that is the reason why we ask that you do this, okay? You elevate our collective Black voice. Somebody talk Black to me. That's what makes us powerful, is when we are truly on code and when we are saying those the same thing, pushing the same agenda, not necessarily in the same way. Are you hearing me? There's a difference between unity and uniformity. Somebody talk Black to me, baby. We got the gavel. For those of you that might be new, you probably like, who is this lady with the gavel, baby? When you see the gavel, you know that's where real authority and power lies. Somebody talk Black to me. I've been dealing with the gavel for many, many years, long before I brought it to this particular network. This symbol, this mallet, this hammer is not just to be associated with judges and Congress. Are y'all hearing me today? This is bigger than that. What we say with the Black grassroots and in Black America, and obviously specifically with the Vicky Show and me as a personality, Vicki Dillard, is to let you know that what we say matters, what we say creates, and we are setting the agenda. We're controlling the narrative. Watch this, and we are controlling global events. If you don't know what I'm talking about, catch up on my shows and stay tuned weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, typically, right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com. Again, great big thank you. Much love to all of you. I missed you all as well the past few days. Thumbs up, like, and share. Now, let me get ready to get into this topic. I want to pull up the latest on our brother, Tiger Woods. Now, let's start this by saying, number one, our thoughts and prayers go out to our brother Tiger Woods. This is nothing. We will never be disrespectful of anyone that is ill, anyone that is deceased or no longer with us, anything related to that. My show is not about that. Are you hearing me today? So that was a very serious circumstance that he endured. But I want to keep something ever before the minds of Black people in America. And that is, you cannot compare Black folks thinking. You cannot compare us asking questions, investigating, and scrutinizing with some QAnon or some other nut job conspiracy theorist. Naima, I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Vicky, you looking amazingly beautiful. Thank you, beloved. Thank you for your kind words, and your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. All of you that are supporting Black media, just know that. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Don't ever get us twisted with your run-of-the-mill nut job out there. Black folk in America who have been under oppression, we are the main victims of multiple schemes. Somebody talk Black to me. And mass conspiracies, more so than any other group of people you can ever know. Somebody talk Black to me. I'm going to talk about it in just a moment. But let me set the framework first. Don't you ever get our topic. Don't you ever get our story twisted with somebody else's nut job harebrained conspiracy theories. There has been a conspiracy for 500 years to destroy us, and we've got nothing but receipts after receipts after receipts to prove it. Don't ever put us in a box with some of these other silly nut jobs. And don't you ever use such a diabolical, what's the word? What's the word? Not screen. Filter. Yes. Don't you ever use such a diabolical filter in discussing and weighing whether or not what we say about stuff matters. Now, let me tell you the latest. First of all, on our brother Tiger Woods. Once called himself that what is it? A Coblinasian. That's what it was, I believe. Lisa, thank you, Queen, for being a great, true teacher. You're so welcome, beloved. Thank you for tuning in. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. Thank you so much. I think he once referred to himself as a Coblinasian. And that is a word that he clearly made up, which includes a whole lot of other people groups. And so instead of him just, saying that he was Black, somebody talk Black to me, he wanted to make sure that he identified with all kinds of other stuff. Coblinasian, yes. And the reason why we like to highlight that, even though Tiger said that some years ago, is because we want to ever remind you funny-looking Negroes who think that you have overcome white supremacy and racism, who think that Black folks that are discussing white supremacy and racism are behind schedule. Are y'all hearing me today? Love you, Black mama. I want you to know that he might have been calling himself Coblinasian. He may not have wanted to specifically identify himself as a Black man. But white people, white America and their systems treat you like you a Negro. So it don't even really matter what you think about yourself. You better understand the playbook of your open enemy and how they see you, how they approach you, and how they deal with you. You ain't being a global legend a multi millionaire, you are still susceptible to the tricks and the landmines of white supremacy. Somebody talk black to me. Now, for those of you that are saying, well, because Tiger has refused to identify himself as a black man, and in fact, some see it as him distancing himself from us. Well, let's not cape for him. I'm not caping for him. Whenever there's a story inside a story that's bigger than the individual and their individual flaws that I can lift and raise, baby Vicky's going to talk about it. There's some lessons. There's some insights that we need to discuss. Somebody talk black to me. And besides, what I discuss is not just about the individuals like Tiger. A lot of my talk is about warning and preventing another would-be Tiger. Just like I do my best to prevent the rise of more lawn members, that league of mammies. The reason why I discuss okra and kale and their sisters the way that I do is I'm trying to influence that little 15-year-old that's watching me. I'm trying to influence that 8-year-old, that 25-year-old. Somebody talk black to me. Descendant layer, Vicky, you make my year, Vicky. Oh, you so precious. Oh, that is so precious. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold, and thank you for your kind words. I have to discuss these things to serve as a warning of what not to be. What not to be. Lord have mercy. Now let me get on with my topic. I had to say that because some of you all entirely missed the point when certain subjects arise. But I was saying concerning conspiracies and truth, there has been a 500-year conspiracy against black folk in America. That is to say, there have been multitudes of known and unknown schemes perpetuated and executed by our 500-year-old open enemy to destroy us, to prevent our rise. And this is the reason why we give you the government's own words, God, today, because we want you to know that we are not out of our minds. When we go to the COINTELPRO, which is a legal document from the FBI that stated the government's objective to prevent, the most powerful nation on the planet said that their stated goal was to prevent the rise of a black Messiah. We tell you that so that you don't set yourself comfortably in this white supremacist world without understanding that even when they give you a card and a title like CEO or COO, many times those are still tricks and schemes. And you think that you done leveled up and they've intentionally brought you into the fold to know your mind or to use you as cover. God, today. You don't even understand the tricks. You've been swallowed up for 500 years and don't even know why you're still gasping for air. Drowning. Looking. They thought we'd never wake up. Indeed, beloved, they thought we'd never wake up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Vicky, get on with the get on, because today is going to be a brief war briefing. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. What does this article say? This particular article that I'm reading from, actually, this is a CNN piece that I'm reading from, and it says Tiger Woods has a long, uncertain road ahead. Tiger Woods has a long, uncertain road ahead after car crash, emergency doctor says. Now, I want y'all to listen to some of this, okay? Listen. Even after his emergency surgery, the path to recovery is long and uncertain for golf legend Tiger Woods following his car accident in California. I need y'all to listen. Somebody say, we believe black people. See, this is the time where I'm calling some of you funny looking Negroes out. If you're going to take the word of your false prophets that sit on corporate media over folk like me, you choose you this day. You decide who you're going to listen to. Quote, he is still in that acute phase where they may still have a lot of work to do in the present, in moments and days to come, said Dr. Jeremy Foss, emergency physician at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston, told CNN Wednesday. It's unclear to me whether he'll be going back to the operating room or not. The 45-year-old was driving Tuesday, y'all listen, in Rancho Palos Verdes. I hope I'm saying it right for you Californians, near Los Angeles, shortly after 7 a.m. when his SUV crossed a median and veered across 2 lanes of road before hitting a curb, hitting a tree and landing on its side in the brush, Los Angeles County Sheriff Alex Villanuvia said Tuesday. If that ain't the pronunciation, it is today. I'm your mama. Somebody talk black to me. Wood sustained injuries in his leg. Y'all listen. Pay attention to where the injuries were. Pay attention to where the injuries were. Y'all hearing me? Authorities, watch this, Wood sustained injuries in his leg. Do you need legs to play golf? Usually. I'm just asking. Y'all know I see sports as 2 or 3 notches below a terrorist attack. So that's not my thing, but I'm just asking. Just asking. Wood sustained injuries to his leg that required a rod, screws, pins, and a surgical release of the muscle covering, one that surgeons likely believe would save his leg from amputation. We don't need to jump to conclusions. I'm just reading you the facts. I'm quoting one of the corporate white supremacist media outlets saying it. But we're taking the information and we're finna put some stuff together. I just need the intelligent black people to listen. I want you to choose who you're going to listen to today. Thumbs up, like and share, dear family. Watch this. Authorities believe that the incident, was, quote, purely an accident. But will have to pull the black box event recorder from the vehicle to make the determination. When he saw Woods in the hospital Tuesday, the 15-time major champion, how many times was it? 15? Okay, 15. That's a lot. Even I know that's a lot for sports. It sounds like it's a lot. He did something good or great. The 15-time major champion told investigators, are y'all ready for this? He had no memory of the crash. You all know I do my homework and I look at several things, but I had to go to one that y'all can trust because in white people, a lot of y'all trust. See, I quote that to just, you know how when a crack addict, they got to get that hit, a drug addict got to hit just a little something and it calm them down. And then when it calm them down a little bit, then you can talk to them. I got to tell y'all, the white people reported some of this to calm that Sambo coon mammy spirit in you down a little bit so you can hear what I got to say next. Until I cast it all the way out, I got to play with it a little bit. I got to play with them demons in you first. For some of y'all, I can just go cold turkey, cast them out. I got to play with them, talk to them. Yo, Jesus of 2,000 years ago did that. He used to ask them, what's your name? Where are my religious people at? Doesn't it say that? Doesn't that Bible, that book of magic say that the Jesus of 2,000 years ago said, what's your name? And the demon turned around and said, what? Legion. I got to play with some of y'all demons today. I got to play with your white supremacist inner demon to get your attention, to calm you down first. Get you a hit on white mama and your zaddy, and then go in with the black liberation talk. Thumbs up, family. Somebody talk black to me. We ain't finna be here all day. I got a briefing. I just came off medical leave, and I talked to my doctor earlier today, and I made the decision to come on. But let me move on. So I got to keep it brief, family. Listen. Authorities, I said, believe that the incident was, quote, purely an accident. Watch this. Now they're saying the 15-time Major Champion told investigators he had no memory of the crash. Okay, Tiger. Just a month after his 5th career back surgery, the most recent crash threatens to set back his hopes of returning to golf glory. Family, we don't have to jump to conclusions. I'm letting y'all hear from your CNN favorite news outlet before I connect some dots. What did I just say that they just said in this piece from CNN? Just a month after his 5th career back surgery, the most recent crash. Did y'all catch that? Let that soak in. Somebody say woosah. Let me get me a sip of tea while I'm doing that, family. Thumbs up, like and share. So pleased that you're tuned into the Vicky Show. I've been gone a few days. I missed you so much, but I received your love. Too many comments to read and to even quote, but they were out of this world. Your love, your kind words, I received it. And for my haters that was sending everything but kind words, baby, I'm irreversibly blessed. So none of that negativity, baby, was even able to penetrate. I just want to throw that out there too. Love y'all. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Let me take a sip. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. On the count of 3, for those of you that haven't, I'm getting ready to take a sip. By the way, out of my Power and Grace teacup that I've had for quite some time now, that one of my lovely supporters sent me. Y'all are always sending me gifts and stuff and treating me like pure royalty. Thumbs up, like and share, family. Let me take a sip. Thank you so very much. Let me get back to this piece. I'm determined to give you all just a little bit more information here before I let you listen to something. Are y'all listening? What did I say? Just a month after his 5th career back surgery. We got a moderator. Shout out to you, Michelle, for being in the digital building. We're so pleased that you're with us, beloved. Listen, I think I saw that now. I miss a lot of stuff, but I thought I saw something. But anyway, let me get back to this. After his 5th career back surgery, yes, Joyce, the most recent crash. Did y'all catch that? The most recent crash. The most recent crash. So this ain't the first one. Are y'all catching that? We just saying this ain't the first one. We know people can be in multiple crashes, but we just black people just putting their thinking caps on. Intelligent black people. We just taking what the news said. The white news said. Listen. Though fellow golf professionals have acknowledged, let me go back up here real quick because I don't want to miss this. Listen to the second part. Listen to this, how they worded this, family. Listen to how they worded this part again. Just a month after his 5th career back surgery, the most recent crash threatens to set back his hopes of returning to golf glory. Baby, Vicky, calm down. It sounds like to me some other people was hoping that his setback, that crash, it says here that his most recent crash threatens to set back his hopes of returning to golf glory. There's other people that hope that things that happen to you gonna set back your glory. It ain't just Tiger, baby, that y'all sitting there, you trying to sit here and channel his energy and his thoughts. Some of you funny looking Negroes are the ones that's hoping that this is going to make sure that he doesn't return back to golf glory. This is bigger than Tiger's funny looking self talking about he's Cobbler Nation. I'm trying to say, you can say you Cobbler Nation, but the white supremacist Americans letting you know you straight Negro, beloved. They treat you like Negro, boo. You can try to think that you rising up above your color, and that identifying as black is somehow antiquated and irrelevant. But the reason Vicky is always talking black, because that's the only thing that's going on. Blackness is what controls everything. The mistreatment of us in America for 500 years is what's setting off a global chain of events that's making everything else in the world and the universe off course. And those of you who are only moved by what your eyes can see, Those of you that can only sense with your regular nose and hear with the two appendages on the side of your face, you are forever tricked. You can't possibly know nothing when the only way you navigate is with just the material, your material sensory. That's why you need to join clubvicky.com. Shameless plug, clubvicky.com. Baby, we tap into the spiritual and the metaphysical. Y'all play too much. Even your metaphysical scientists teach you that everything you see came from everything you can't see. That's written in the sacred texts. So when we're in my spiritual class, we deal with the spiritual first to help shape our physical and natural and material reality. If you had any sense, clubvicky.com, you experience me differently there. Guide today. Clubvicky.com. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. All of your gifts are blessed 1,000-fold. You know who they are, who you are. Thumbs up, family. Listen quickly for this brief war briefing. Though fellow golf professionals have acknowledged that Woods' health and his family are the most important things to consider at this time, they are also not counting him out. See, this is the white world that's emphasizing his career, because some of you guys don't understand what this represents in the system, in the universal religion and the universal government of white supremacy. You don't understand that. Watch this. Famous from an early age, Woods turned professional in 1996 at just 21 years old, and his talent and charisma transformed him into a global icon. Y'all better listen. He won a remarkable 14 golf majors from 1997 through 2008 and looked set to stroll past. Y'all play too much. Listen, Vicky, read it so the people know. Listen. He won a remarkable 14 golf majors from 1997 through 2008 and looked set to stroll past. Somebody say stroll. Do they have walking emojis? I think they do. Can somebody please put me a walking emoji in the chat? Please find somebody that knows that's walking. Put the walking emoji in the chat. Ma'at Tehudi, that's the first one I saw. Y'all listen, while you putting that in the chat, listen to my words again, coming from CNN. Remember, I'm reading from CNN. See, we don't have to do conspiracy theory on the Vicky Show. Watch this. What did I say? He won a remarkable 14 golf majors from 1997 to 2008. And look what? He looked set to stroll. See, y'all strolling with those emojis. That's all he was about to do. Is that he looked set to stroll. Stroll what, Vicky? Stroll past. Can somebody say pass? Stroll past the all-time record of 18 set by Jack Nicklaus. Somebody say this man who pretends he's combination and know he ain't nothing but black was shaped by a black man in the same way that Venus and Serena's daddy prophesied their existence before they came into existence. Did y'all know that's his story? That before he had his girls, he prophesied he was going to have some girls and they was going to be tennis champions. He didn't have any training. He learned on his own and shaped them into global icons. Somebody say a black man shaped him. I said somebody say a black man shaped little Tiger out there on the green and stuff. Isn't that what y'all call it, the green? But Tiger was set to just stroll. Can somebody say stroll? Not struggle, stroll. God today. Y'all, if you were part of my the Secret Money in Your Womb webinar. By the way, family, it's only going to be available for a few more days. If you join clubvicky.com, you still get access for $1 for the next couple of weeks, probably maybe less than that now. Or if you go to flynubianmastermind.com, you can still catch the replay. It'll change your life. Yes, it will. This small investment in yourself will change the trajectory of your life if you do it. Watch this. That's one of the things that I taught in my mastermind. This is me. I'm not no financial, economic, whatever person. I'm just telling you as a feminine, a divine feminine. I gleaned from my feminine elders with some of the wisdom that they taught concerning the secrets of the woman, but I also had to add my own stuff that I learned in there. Somebody talked black to me as a divine feminine, and one of the things I told my sisters, I don't personally, just me personally, this gonna make y'all mad. I don't like the word budget. I didn't say don't budget. I didn't say be irresponsible with your resources. That's stupid and foolhardy. I would never say that, but I don't fool with the word budget like that. It's just something in me crawls and just say broke. It's about brokenness. You feel what I'm saying? I don't feel abundant when I'm talking about a budget. I feel like I've compromised and penny pinch. Somebody talk black to me and don't know when it's all finna be over, when one of the shoe finna drop. I just don't believe in the word budget. And that's the same reason why I believe in the word stroll. I believe in flow. I believe in the word stroll. Stroll doesn't mean struggle. Budget sound like too much like struggle to me, but I'm way off on that little rabbit trail right there. But that's what I do. Thumbs up, like, and share. Love y'all. Listen, I'm just glad to be with you today. Listen, what did I say? Hurry up, Vicky. I said he won. This says he won. Watch this. I can't even see these comments now, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep going. I trust that y'all are still here. Thumbs up, like, and share. Maybe it's coming back. Watch this stroll. He looks set to stroll past all-time record 18 set by Jack Nicklaus. Watch this. But a series of injuries. Did you hear me say earlier about the car crash? Watch this. Y'all know there's a difference between a car accident and a car crash. You do know that, don't you? How many of you all know there's a difference between a car accident and a car crash? I'm just throwing that out there. I'm saying to keep that in mind. Let's leave that alone, Vicky. Move on. But a series of injuries and personal issues, ain't that something? But a series of injuries and personal issues derail that career trajectory. See, this is what they was wanting. Y'all play too much. In 2009, a car crash outside his Florida home led to tawdry revelations about his rampant infidelity and the collapse of his marriage. I need you to catch that. Y'all didn't catch it. Thumbs up, family. I'm going to have to take another sip of tea because that's what the doctor would want me to do with all of my little liquid supplements while I'm live so that they don't make me miss more of my show. Thumbs up while I'm doing it, family. I want you to be putting your thinking caps on. Thank you. Thumbs up. Watch this. What did it say? A series of injuries and personal issues derail that career trajectory. 2009, y'all listen. A car crash, y'all listen, outside his Florida home led to the tawdry revelations about his rampant infidelity and the collapse of his marriage. Now, how many of y'all ever heard of that before? That a car crash leads to revelations of rampant infidelity and the collapse of his marriage. Somebody talk, just think about that. That car crash, lo and behold, is what opened up the door for all of this infidelity that they say he was engaged in. Y'all better play. I'm gonna need intelligent black people to be here today. I know thinking is new for some people. Thinking is a heavy thing to do. It's not for the faint of heart. Thinking. So if you need to take a break, if you need to stretch, God, today, in the middle of this talk, I understand. You take some deep breaths and stuff, do what you gotta do. Because thinking ain't like, thinking is it's a marathon. It's on that level. So you gotta be prepared. Y'all play too much. Watch this. After a break from the sport, he returned to golf, but without the smothering dominance of his earlier years. There was also a growing list of injuries leading to 4 back operations, including spinal fusion surgery, as well as, quote, dark times where the pain was so bad he couldn't even get out of bed or play with his kids. The operations and pain led to an addiction to opioid painkillers. Y'all pay attention. Thumbs up, like, share. And he was arrested, y'all listening, on a DUI charge in 2017. How many of y'all remember that? Some of you guys don't even understand that patterns of tragedy in a white supremacist world where you are a threat is sometimes not an accident. Did you catch what I said? You got to be able to read lips because I didn't say the volume wasn't that loud on that. Darlene X, welcome, beloved sister. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Watch this. What did it say? operations and pain led to an addiction to opioid painkillers, and he was arrested on a DUI charge in 2017. He pleaded guilty to reckless driving as part of the program to keep him from serving prison time. That low point made him return to the top of the sport in 2019, all the more stunning. At the Masters, y'all listen, at the Masters, who's the master? At the Masters, I just like the word Masters. And that's the reason why I believe that entertainers and artists and stuff need to fight for their masters, because what you look like letting your masters have your masters. But you're going to catch that later. Thinking is new. Thinking is new. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, because I know that might be heavy for some of y'all. Take a deep breath. Watch this. At the Masters, he surged to the lead. At the Masters, he surged to the lead, and followed by roaring crowds, clinched his first major win since the U.S. Open in 2008, and, in one of the great comebacks in sports history. Y'all don't understand what Calvary is really about. Lord, Vicky, leave that alone. Some of y'all don't understand the prophetic part of your Jesus of 2,000 years ago and what Easter really means, or what some of y'all done switched to Resurrection Sunday, because some of you all said that it has pagan connections. You are missing the overall revelation of the ability to be able to rise again. Don't go make me go back. I said ISIS. I don't have time to go there today to fool with y'all. Take another breath. Listen. You don't understand the ability to do a comeback under the most extraordinary of circumstances. World number 2, John Ram said he hoped Woods would be able to play golf and win more tournaments, and that he would be able to then have a proper retirement, it says, by standing on the iconic Swilkin Bridge in St. Andrews Golf Course in Scotland, and this is a quote now, and just being able to properly say goodbye to the game. That's, Vicky, calm down. You guys don't understand that that's what your open enemies hope for. Some of your haters are hoping that a sickness or a disease would take you out. Some of them are hoping that a car crash would end your career. This ain't what Tyler is thinking. This is what they thinking. They're projecting their hope that he can properly say goodbye, because you guys don't understand what these things do to the psyche in the world of white supremacy. You guys don't understand the reason why the gladiators of old were so popular and what they meant to the culture. When you have even the most racist of races enjoying the very black bodies running up and down a court and running up and down the field, the most racist of racists, you get on that field, bro, and you take a knee and you say, no, y'all not going to continue to burp. Somebody talk black to me, and have indigestion after taking a dozen or so, drinking a dozen or so beers, because you just sitting there excited about that very black melanin body that just dunked, or that black melanin body that just threw that pass and made a touchdown. And at the same time, you were hoping for our destruction and hoping that we are destroyed. And so you don't even want us to bring that to the field. You want us to enjoy our death. You want us to enjoy black genocide while you sit up there and burp and have indigestion because you done took down a whole bunch of beers after watching that Negro make a touchdown. So they said, no, you're not going to enjoy that like that without this being in your consciousness. Some of you think that because some white people support you, they don't mean they racist. Fool, what is you talking about? The moment some of y'all said, no, it ain't about to be like that, then the racist and some of those supporters that fill the Coliseums, what did they do? What did they do? Did they show who they really were? The very people that paid for the ticket to watch you? Y'all play too much. Don't get it twisted. I believe in taking the money of your open enemy, because none of it is theirs anyway. Don't get it twisted. Now let your business thrive taking their money. Let it be known that whatever go on, if you taking that white supremacist money and you making that money, you better do it. Let that be the official word. Level up using it. Let them come buy your stuff. It's yours anyway. Thumbs up, like and share. I don't want to get that confused and stuff. Better get your money. thumbs up, family. Watch this. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, by the way, family. You can follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky. I'm so pleased to be with you today. I know I've been missing a few days. I was taking legal, Lord have mercy, medical leave. Are you hearing me today? And I'm pleased to be back with you. I'm gonna have to do that from time to time to ensure that my what's considered to be a medical disability, which I'm not receiving that or wholeheartedly. Thank you, sis Vicky. You're on fire. Thank you, beloved. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold, beloved. Watch this. I just thank you all so much for your patience, and I missed you back. But follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky. Would you follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard? Follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky. Watch this. Back to this. Let me get back to this. Earlier this week, Wood said he hoped to compete at this year's Masters. Pay attention to the words. Safety features and the seatbelt saved his life, authorities say. I'm going to skip past that, okay? Some of that. It says that there were no skid marks or other indications of braking. They said that the section of the road is downhill on a curve. He and Gonzalez said the area is known as a trouble spot for speeding accidents. The road has seen 13 accidents since last January. Los Angeles County Sheriff's Deputy Carlos Gonzalez, who responded to the crash, found the Lucid Woods still strapped in his seatbelt, but trapped as the SUV had rolled over onto the driver's side door. Y'all listen. I do think the fact that he was wearing a seatbelt and that the vehicle safety features worked as designed by the manufacturer likely resulted in either reducing his injury or saving his life. Y'all listen. The car he was driving also featured an all-new safety platform. I'm skipping. While the exterior of the vehicle was mangled in the crash, the interior damage was such that Woods could survive. We have seen accidents with far less obvious damage that were fatalities. Now, mind you, they're saying that he didn't remember the accident now. So they're saying basically that he's got some amnesia going on. He don't remember the accident. You understand and you remember now what? That this was multiple. This is not the first accident he's been involved in, right? Descendant Lair, that outfit today. Thank you, beloved. By the way, it's Black owned. Shout out to my sister, Nicole. I tagged it on Instagram under my post there for Black businesses because some of y'all play. Some of y'all play too much. I do Black for real. My collaborations with Black folk. My accountant is Black folk. Somebody talk back to me. My media stuff is with Black folk. Y'all sit down somewhere. So whenever I post something every now and then that you see that's in mainstream media somewhere, don't come for me. My dollars make a whole lot of Black sense. Just wanted to throw that out there. Shout out to my sister Nicole Linnell. Black home. Just want to throw that out there. So if every now and then you see me in something that's not, you go sit your funny looking self down. I put my money where my mouth is. Focus on you. Focus on you. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I say stuff for a reason, family, even when you don't understand it. Now watch this. Now that I've said that, now that I've reminded you of the history with our brother, can I tell you what one of the elders said a long time ago? May I do that? Black folks, we believe in listening to our elders, don't we? I'm not saying that all of them was absolutely 100% accurate on everything, but I'm saying we show respect to our elders. We scrutinize what they say and we consider it, right? I said we consider it, right? Talk Black to me. And then we weigh it. We don't just give it the middle finger and just ignore ours. Somebody say, Black people, don't do that. There's some things that sets us apart from other people groups. We honor our elders. That's why we look at some of you Negroes strange when you disrespect your Black elders, talk crazy to them. Don't get me talking to some of you haters of Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. Before our sister was even in the ground, you had prominent, so-called prominent Black influencers and personalities dogging out our elder. Somebody say, Black folk, don't do that. Even if you don't agree, you may not agree with everything that Minister Farrakhan said, but if you find somebody that's been working for 60 some odd years at the best that they can help Black folks, what you don't call them It's the same name that our white supremacist open enemy calls it. We looking at you strange. Somebody say black people don't do that. Some of you Negroes, first one of y'all want to say, well, every black person ain't the same. We ain't the same, Vicky. We not all homogenized individuals. Baby, there's some stuff, like I said, black folks better say you the same when they come down to take a bath every day, taking a bath every day. Black folks don't do that. Just eating after other people just for the sake of eating after other people because you see people from other cultures that for this moment shall remain nameless. Eating after each other, 15, 30 people eating stuff, and then Corona done broke out. God, today. Somebody say black people don't do that. Black people don't say our house is clean and no water and disinfectant or soap was involved. Somebody say black people don't do that. We don't claim something clean and water is nowhere in the building. Soap didn't have nothing to do with it. Disinfected. Some of y'all was cleaning for the first time in your life. I knew you did. I know I'm off now. When Corona hit last year, I had my medical assistant take me to Costco. Somebody say Costco. I was buying in bulk. That was my normal shopping where I double up and stock up on tissue, paper towel, and cleaning products and stuff. Everything was gone. That never happens. People that ain't never known nothing about cleaning was getting that. I was just doing my regular stock up. People that started washing hands for the first time in American history. People that said, wow, for the first time this year, I should mop. I knew that was new because that didn't never happen before. When I got in there and the stuff was for real gone, I was like, what's the word? What's the word? I was more than shocked. It wasn't shocked. It was in denial. That's what it was. Because I kept talking to the Costco boy like, is there anything? Because I worked at Costco 3.5 years, almost 20 years ago, while I was working full time at another corporate job. Talk black to me. I was working 7 days a week for more than 3.5 years. Y'all go sit down. So I was still in shock. Like, it just couldn't be the truth. It just couldn't be. It's got to be something around here in the back to stop people. They just got to bring it out. I know how these things work. So I was talking to the boy, really harassing the boy. Because it was my eyes. I was just in denial that this is empty, this place. And I had me and my assistant walking through big old Costco to see. They must have moved it and stuff. People that don't never clean, wash, nothing. That's why I know that was new. Vicky, get back to this man. Thumbs up, like and share. Just want to throw that out there. Somebody say black people don't do that. In the same way, we don't disrespect our elders. You can disagree. That ain't what I mean. Unless they just full-fledged Reverend Al Sharpton. That's different. You feel what I'm saying? That don't count. When they acted as an enemy, an open enemy, openly working against black people. Now, don't get that twisted either. Just want to be clear. Because some of y'all go to say, well, why you say, no, not the ones that's a full-fledged, for real. We know anti-black enemy of black people. That don't count. Glad to see you back, God, today, Streets of Gold. Oh, I love your title, Streets of Gold. And bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thumbs up, family, like and share. My name is Vicky Dillon. For those of you that are just tuning in, typically I'm here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Set your alarms. I know I've been gone a few days, but I've missed you so much. Just before I came on, maybe 30 minutes before I came on, I did that straight flabbergasted. Yes, beloved. Thank you so much. Normally I'm here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's right, Ben Carson. Somebody said, yeah, Ben Carson. Funny looking self. Somebody said, Adrian, how you pronounce that girl's name? Balon, I forgot her name. I know you talk about that talk show, girl. I know I like to fill out when I heard her say that she don't wash her hands when she come out these people's bathroom, and she married to Israel, a black man. So what is going on? What do you mean? Somebody when she go to the bathroom at home in private, somebody said black people don't do that. Black people don't do that. Do y'all see how stuff like this, just normal wash your hands, just in general, could have stopped Corona? Being respectful and covering your mouth and stuff. Regularly using disinfectant. You feel what I'm saying? Just normal weekly cleaning rituals could save your life. God, today, Vicky, why are you on this? Somebody must be out there dirty, and I'm trying to help. Spirit lead me in certain ways. So when I go to talking overboard on this cleaning, it's something to this. Your words leave me speechless and proud. We need you tenfold. Bless your gift 1,000-fold. Y'all trip me out. Y'all pay money to tell me some of the funniest things. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. Thank you for supporting Black media, beloved. We can get to this, y'all, because I told you today's supposed to be a brief war briefing. I'm going to respect my medical situation, okay? Because I don't want to keep being gone for days at a time because I'm doing too much. Watch this. Before I let you, okay, I want you to listen to this. I'm getting ready to cue something here. Is this it? Let me cue this. Thumbs up, like, and share. See, on the Vicky Show, we don't need to do conspiracy theories. We just stick with the facts. Somebody say just the facts. What is it? Somebody say our elder.
Let's talk about some more.
Or here it is. Before I read that, y'all know I believe in crossing my T's and dotting my I's. What do you mean? Let me read this disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for purposes such as fair use, criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. What is Vicky reading that for? Why is she reading that? What is she finna let us play? This is our brother Dick Gregory. This is from Real Back, it appears, that had nearly 3 million views. This is from November, family. This is when it was uploaded, November in 2015. Under the title, it says Dick Gregory on Cosby, Tiger, Jordan, and Magic. Now, I'm not even finna let you listen to all of that. But here, he's asked about, watch, Bill Cosby, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, and Magic Johnson. Now, only the slow, zaddy-loving Negro is going to take all year to come to the right conclusion. Well, let me see. Let me sit back and examine that real good to see if it's a connection for that. And your only slowness, your hesitancy, has everything to do with programming that your open enemy has been doing on you for a long time, meaning that you still give Donald Trump types the benefit of the doubt in a world where you don't do it for your own brother and sister. You take all day to come to the right conclusion about us, like we got time. Your slowness is fatal. I need some turtles in the chat. I always say this. Some of you guys think you are cute and that we're supposed to sit there and wait for you to finally get to the right conclusion because you don't know your own history. You just came into consciousness yesterday and you want to tell somebody like me who's been doing this thing, living this thing for decades. And because you knew, you want to sit there and come with your slow slip and hold up traffic. We're not letting you hold up traffic, baby. You don't even have to believe, but just get out the way. Just hold on, hoping that you're going to get to the right conclusion. Just hold on and shut up. I always say this. Time is of the essence. If you know somebody's in the middle of a heart attack and you've had a nerve to tell them, number one, drive us to the hospital. And the person that's having a heart attack, you tell them not only to drive, but then you tell them, hold up, stop. Let's stop by the post office before we get to the hospital. Then when they stop by the post office, while they're in the middle of a heart attack, you turn around and say, hold on, I got to stop by Whole Foods. Then you say, wait a minute, let me stop over here by this Black-owned Southern restaurant joint so I can give me some chicken real fast. And then we'll be on our way for real to the hospital for you. Time matters when there's an emergency. And some of you think you don't perceive, you don't have the spiritual intelligence. God! Some of you all don't have the spiritual intelligence to tell time. I'm not talking about the chronological one that's on your phone and on your wrist. God, today! Some of you all don't know how to tell time spiritually. So you think we got time for you to finally to become Black conscious and to know who your open enemy is so that you can take proper. You think we finna wait for you to catch up like that? You think we're going to wait years and years and years like that for you? When there's an emergency, the regular traffic rules don't even apply, fool. When there's an emergency, everybody else is supposed to get out of the way when there's an emergency. We're not going to do that for you intellectually and socially for Black people. So when Vicky is strong, even my shout out to my VHI, one of my strong VHI supporters, she said when she first saw me, she said, why she always hollering, screaming and hollering? Because it's an emergency and I see an 18-wheeler coming ready to smash you. It's the hollering is about. It's the screaming is about. One of my brothers said to me one time, he said he was laughing with another brother. These are some pretty powerful brothers in the nation. And he said he was laughing with the brother said, how when Vicky be on, she be so sweet and kind. Tamasa, assalamu alaikum, shalom. And then he said, then she just started giving out digital toe tags. Excuse me. I was laughing so hard. He said, she come out. He said, she be so sweet and kind. She come out sweet and kind. And then she just started giving out digital. Time is of the essence. We're not in ordinary times. Y'all hear me? Thumbs up, like, and share. Listen, get back to this, Vicky. I already read the Copyright Act of 1976, right? Did I? I just told you and credited the audio video that I'm listening to, right? Again, this is Dick Gregory. This clip is actually him talking about Bill Cosby, Tiger Woods, and Jordan, but I'm not going to play all of it. I'm going to get to the more relevant parts here, specific to Tiger Woods, right? Listen, this is from the Real Back Podcast. Shout out to them. This, again, family, was uploaded in 2015, November of 2015, okay? Listen, family, let me get the volume set. While I'm doing that, I thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. On the count of three, while I'm cueing this to the point that you need to hear. On the count of three, for those of you that haven't, please hit that thumbs up button. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, like and share. If this particular show happens to be played in another time zone, in another platform, be sure to like, share, and subscribe in whatever way that particular platform allows you to do so, would you? Again, my name is Vicky Dillard. I'm typically here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, I've been missing you for a couple of days. I was on medical leave. I have to do that from time to time because of an ongoing issue with one of my organs. But I'm here with you today, and I'm so pleased to be with you, beloved. Thumbs up, like, and share. Here we go. Listen.
Then she committed suicide. You hear me? Discovery Channel. Bankrupt. Okay? The only thing saved it when Oprah couldn't do it is Harry Perry. Huh? Okay, they are bankrupt. Bill was thinking about. Huh? It's that simple. The Pope came to New York, went to Harlem. Al Sharpton wasn't there. Al Sharpton probably one of the most powerful Negroes in America because of the TV show.
Notice he said Al Sharpton. He said Al Sharpton is one of the most powerful Negroes. Now listen to what the elder said about even Reverend Al Sharpton. Pay attention.
5 days a week. The radio show, 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. He wasn't invited to Harlem at a black school, but he let them use him. Every time talking about with a cop and a black person, they bring him in.
Who did they say use him? He said they like to use Reverend Al Sharpton, he said. Didn't he say it? So when y'all see me going in on Reverend Al Sharpton's funny looking self, the Reverend Al, who we believe on the Vicky Show needs to go do what? Somebody fill in the blanks. Ebony, your gift is blessed. She said, health, love, and light to you. I receive it. Thank you, beloved. Ashe. Somebody, please, where are my Vicky Day ones? There are plenty other black news outlets out there I know y'all follow, but the people that regularly tune into the Vicky Show. See, everybody ain't my tribe, but if y'all come on, God, today Nancy said it, Vicky Diller fan page said it, ENFP said it, everybody say he needs to go eat. God, today, Reverend Al Sharpton, who needs to do what? Go eat. Why? Because we at the Vicky Show recognize that when he stopped eating, when he went vegan and lost his mind, he also at the same time did what? Lost consciousness. Grab and go eat today. Go eat. You need to go eat. That's the cure. When you was eating chicken and stuff like that, baby, you was sounding more black. Is that the thing I would tell everybody else to just be eating? No, baby. But these are different prescriptions. The doctor don't give everybody the same prescription. There's different elixirs and medicines for different people. But chicken is going to work for him. But go back to our elder. Now y'all know Vicky ain't crazy. I forgot, to be honest, that until I was doing my research for today, and I decided I'm going to push through medically and just come on. And I said, I'm going to do it real quick. And that way I can just be like, look, I did it a little short show today. I'm good medically. Listen, thumbs up, y'all. Family, don't forget to join my club, Vicky.com, my weekly mastermind on Wednesday nights. I'm dropping a spiritual jewel that will change your life. You can join for $1 for the first 30 days at clubvicky.com. That's clubvicky.com, family. Join today, clubvicky.com. Thumbs up, like and share. Also, if you want to get the replay to my wildly successful The Secret Money in Your Womb, The Secret Money in Your Womb, you can still get access to the replay while they're going to keep it up, because I've asked the staff not to keep it up for longer than maybe a couple more weeks. FlyNubianMastermind.com. FlyNubianMastermind.com. Shout out to everybody in the digital building. Thumbs up, like and share. Listen.
But don't give him the respect. Huh? I said, come on to Harlem. Radio show 3 hours a day. 5 days a week. He wasn't invited to Harlem at a black school, but he let them use him. Every time talking about with a cop and a black person, they bring him in.
See, that's the problem he said with Reverend Al is what? He lets them use him. Y'all hear that? Some of you Negroes are blind and you don't even know you're being used. But he said Reverend lets them. He said Reverend Al lets them. He let them. He lets them. That's the difference. Vicky, just play the thing, girl.
But don't give him the respect. Huh? I said, come on to Harlem, man. We got just his friends. The mayor. Huh? All that. Huh? It's okay. Right. Same thing with Tiger Woods.
Listen. Watch what the elder gonna say. Again, family, it's not that we believe every single thing that we're supposed to just believe on face value, that everything our elder says without us doing scrutinization. But our brother said this some many years ago, and I need you to listen. Remember, I just read for you and reminded you that Tiger had been in what? There's been a couple of accidents, multiple accidents, right? Multiple back surgeries, right? Is that right? Is that right? Listen.
Got busted for the same reason. Huh? All that. Huh? It's okay. Right. Same thing with Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods got busted for the same reason as Bill Cosby. Mm-hmm. Huh? Tiger Woods had to win 4 more to tie Jack Nicklaus.
Whoa, Lord.
5 to be the all-time.
What he say? Wait a minute. Didn't I read you almost the same words from CNN when CNN said he was getting ready to do what? Somebody put the emoji. I need intelligent black people. This was uploaded in 2015, y'all. That article I read you just went up today from CNN that said that Tiger was getting ready to do what? Stroll. Somebody say stroll. Go back. What you say, elder?
He gets busted.
Well, wait.
Got busted for the same reason as Bill Cosby. Mm-hmm. Huh? Tiger Woods had to win 4 more to tie Jack Nicklaus. 5 to be the all-time. So he gets busted. I know somebody that saw when he came to the hospital,
Wait, somebody say that's the difference when we're talking about black media. Some of you would have been excited if you heard CNN or some other corporate white outlet say that they had eyewitnesses or their reporting showed. But you're hearing from a black elder who said that, what did he, I'm afraid that I misunderstood what you said right there, brother.
Told me, Bill Cosby. Tiger Woods had to win 4 more to tie Jack Nicklaus. 5 to be the all-time. So he gets busted. I know somebody that saw when he came to the hospital. She told me, if I didn't tell you this was Tiger Woods, you wouldn't know. It was a mob whooping.
Wow.
Huh? Now, so what did they do? They made deals. Said, Tiger, here's what we got. We got a law called the Mann Act, taking a woman across state lines for immoral purposes. We're not just getting you for that little 17-and-a-half-year-old girl you carried to watch you play tennis or be golfing in Sweden. 20 years. Now let's sit like reasonable people. You can either do the 20 years or we can make a deal now. You go back, play for a while, and on worldwide camera, you're going to pull something in your back so the whole world will see it. And then eventually, you have to retire. Last year, this time, and we talking about 2014, he was number 1. Today, as we sit here, he's number 270.
Now let's stop right there. All I'm saying is, in addition to the CNN reporting that I gave you and the multiple other sources that you all know that I researched before I came on, take that in addition to what our brother said years before. Why is Vicky bringing that up for such a time as this? Why is Vicky connecting the dots with what's happening with Tiger Woods and something that our brother Dick Gregory said many years ago? Why is she talking about this now? Because I want to show you that this is an example, family, in some way of the scheme or the conspiracy against the black nation by directly attacking and targeting. Are y'all listening to me today? The black man in some way, form, or fashion for purposes of white supremacy. Now, Vicky, why would this be relevant today? What could it be? Could it be? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. Could it be this headline? Could it be this headline? Y'all know I did an interview. We had a little problems getting started last week, but y'all know I did a powerful interview with the brother brother Dimitri Muhammad, with his 342-page book with nothing but receipts on debunking the lie that the NOI was responsible for the murder of Brother Malcolm. What took place? What was announced just a day before? I didn't know that. My interview with this brother, because I was trying to bring him on really since last year when they started doing these little series involving the nation and all these things that start to pop up every now and then. The white supremacist media family. They do a movie, they do a video series, they green light stuff like that against the nation for a reason. It's cyclical. It's a pattern and it's a reason that they do that on a regular basis. More than they do any other black group. God, today. It's a reason. But I'm going to leave that alone. What is this? Because y'all only believe certain news outlets. This is CBS News. I had to get a CBS News. I didn't get no article some article that you wouldn't be familiar with. Again, I got to deal with the white supremacist demons in you. I got to, get you sniffle of the white zaddy and mama to calm you down first so you can believe. CBS News, Malcolm X's family reveals letter implicating FBI and NYPD in his assassination. Somebody say black folks already knew that. Intelligent, truth-telling black folk already knew that. The question is why black folk acting like this is for real, 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 for real. I'm just now learning, shout out to my VHI general, that the FR that we be putting in social media means for real, for real, for real. I thought that was an anger thing. Talk black to me. Black intelligent folks been coming to you guys debunking that lie. And some of you funny looking Negroes were still out there dogging out pro-black organizations sounding just like white mama and daddy and white supremacist America. Funny looking self. I just saw somebody take a woosah in the chat. Somebody say woosah. This is the reason why I'm trying to tell you, don't be sitting up funny looking self. And then 40 years, 50 years, 60 years later, we like, oh, there was something suspicious going on. Some of you all believed that only one man was responsible for Dr. King's assassination until as recently as when was this? The 1990s or so, when his family sued and it was involved in a civil lawsuit. They found out that the government was responsible for the murder of our brother and that there were several levels, several different groups that was on the scene. Shout out to my brother Spook TV. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. We talking about some preach hard, Sister Vicky. Watch this. And then y'all like, ooh, you mean to tell me that the government had an assassin from the military that was out there too? What? It was all of them. The government did all that. The government removed a black police officer when he was at the Marine Hotel. He was supposed to be, Dr. King was supposed to be on the lower level of the hotel, and then all of a sudden they changed it to the higher level. Then they saying the people that was checking on his body was some shady people. I'm gonna leave that alone. Some people say they got a name. The name has a moniker with the name with Reverend in front of it. I'm gonna leave it alone. We're not gonna say the name out loud on the show. They said that there was some shady stuff that was going on with the reverends around him too. I'm trying to tell y'all, we're not finna wait no 50 years later for you to finally be like, what? The government had something to do with that? That's the slowness that's killing you. We're not finna be waiting no 60 years for you to be like, what? I didn't know that, boy. I can't believe. You can't believe the same people that kidnapped you. You can't believe the same people that sodomized you and raped you. You can't believe the same people that were so jealous of black progress even after chattel slavery was still thriving and wasn't studying white people to integrate with them. They was having a bustling towns with banks and shops and commerce, handling business. Nobody was even paying no attention that they open enemies existed because they created paradises and an enemy came in there and unleashed bombs. We really finna sit here and wait for y'all 50 years later to do that again. We really finna sit up here and say, well, we really finna sit up here and wait for y'all to take that long. When if you were thinking that way in the first place, number one, because it's written what? That you're not supposed to be ignorant of the devil's tactics. In other words, you're not supposed to be ignorant of your enemy's tactics. Number two, when you recognize and acknowledge the nature of your open enemy for what it really is, you can take precautions and stop putting you and your people in precarious, dangerous circumstances and situations. Y'all really think we're finna sit up here with y'all and wait for 50 years for you to get that? Not only are we not going to wait 50 years for you to get it, we're going to start seeing some of y'all that's willfully taking long as enemies to black progress. You ain't getting no pat on the back. You're not going to get what they just think different from us. That's right, Darlene. Know your enemy. Say it, sis. We're not finna sit there. Can you imagine being in the military and you can't even pass the test to identify on a little piece of paper who the enemy is? And the people just finna throw you out there just to do cartwheels and stuff with? Fool. You can't even identify. What we finna do with you? What are we finna do with you? Well, I just believe that Joe is finna get it done for us. For nothing. We don't need to make no demands, but I just believe in the goodness of white people. There's some white people that's the goodness of white people. And because Joe is a friendly white man, I just believe that it's finna be some goodness because he's nice about it. Every time they see Joe Biden talk about the virus and stuff, And we ain't making fun of nobody, because black folks, I know a lot of black folks that have experienced some serious stuff with the crump, because y'all know that there's a truth and a lie to some stuff that's going around there. So we show nothing but respect to our people that have suffered because of that. Watch this. This is what they say about Joe Biden every time you talk about somebody. But Joe Biden knows that Joe lost his wife, and he's so empathetic. He's so sympathetic. Joe Biden is so sympathetic and empathetic that he threw the key away for your black family. Joe is so sympathetic and empathetic to the black destruction that was done to the black family that just the other day, through a leaked audio, he was sitting with Reverend Al Sharpton that need to go eat in them. That's from the dictionary, not the dictionary, the dictionary. And told black folk what he wasn't going to do. And then told us that white people getting ready to be the minorities, and how black folk better get ready to start working with Hispanic people. Joe Biden, who was pimping y'all. He's so empathetic and sympathetic. He still talk to you like your white zaddy, Jim Crow Joe. All of that sympathy and empathy that they talking about he has is for him and his people. It ain't got nothing to do with you. That's how y'all get confused. That has nothing to do with you, fool. Joe told you that just days before he was down there in D.C. taking that oath. Remember, that was after he was officially elected. But before he took the oath is when he took that meeting with your irrelevant legacy, dead black media, black civil rights leaders, organizations and stuff. Under duress, he took that meeting. That sympathy and empathy is for him, his people. They ain't got nothing to do with you. That don't work for you, because he still was willing to throw away the key and still doing it and talking crazy. The other day, I played the audio for you too many times to play dumb. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. What does this piece say from CBS? The three daughters of Malcolm X joined civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump on Saturday to reveal what they say is evidence that proves the NYPD and the FBI conspired to have him assassinated. This is from what? CBS News. I got to say that because that helps some of y'all believe a little bit. Y'all calm down a little bit when y'all hear about the white media outlets involved. The civil rights activist and prominent figure of the Nation of Islam was killed in the Audubon Ballroom in Manhattan in February 1965. The family members in Crump said the allegations were in a deathbed letter by a former police officer. Now, shout out to Benjamin Crump for getting involved legitimately in this. But family, before this, the evidence was already out. Y'all, let's stop playing. Intelligent black people, y'all know how I keep advocating, and I've heard other black media folks do this, but in their own way. Advocating for black folks to have our own investigatory agencies. We ain't got to go around telling the whole world I'm officially the BIA, the Black Intelligence Agency. I'm saying that we need to start doing coordination amongst ourselves, trusted coordination among ourselves, because we're smart enough to figure out what's going on. Talk black to me. Before Crump got involved, y'all knew this was available information. And some of you all still saying stupid stuff, trying to say that this organization has something to do with his death. But at the same time, you want to talk about that the white government is racist. And then you want to pretend like COINTELPRO didn't exist. Make it make sense. You sound like a white supremacist. Family, by the way, don't forget that we have a store at shopfnq.com, shopfnq.com, where you can receive all kinds of black apparel. Shopfnq.com. That's shopfnq.com. I'm going to leave that alone. I just read you that quick excerpt because some of you all are believers now that this bit of information is out. And this was knowable beforehand. Don't take 50, 60 years to get to the right conclusion, family. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to get ready to end it. Thumbs up, like, and share. The conspiracy has always been in the works, and our elders told us about it in scripture a long time ago. Yes, Miss Watson, divine timeline. Absolutely, beloved. Everybody share, would you? Also, make sure that you're subscribed to the network. And when you subscribe, be sure to hit receive all notifications. Why? Because I'm not the only queen here. I'm just one of several. And I don't want you to miss the voices or the content of the other queens. So when you hit receive all notifications, you'll receive a notification when they send them out for the others when their content is up or when they go live as well. So that's why I always tell you to hit receive all notifications so that you're made aware when the other queens on the network are going live. Because I'm only one of many. Trust and believe. And many of you all are recognizing that. Exodus chapter 1, because the scriptures are prophetic. I believe a lot of what we read in scriptures are styled as us using other names. The scripture speaks in algorithm. It speaks in code. Thank you, beloved, for whoever gave. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. The scripture speaks in algorithm. It speaks in code. But it's our job to decode it. And for obvious reasons. It's the same reason that all classified information is not available for the consumption of what? Everybody. Somebody say you got to have clearance. You've got to have clearance. You got to have an understanding. There are codes and there's language that even law enforcement use. If you're not trained and taught what it means, the average person doesn't know. It's intentionally veiled language. Listen, what did Exodus chapter 1, what does it teach us? In Exodus chapter 1, and you've heard this for those of you that are in the know, you've heard this revelated before by others who understand one revelation of what this text says. Watch this. Exodus chapter 1 says what? When it's talking about a new oppressive king. Excuse me. Let me take a sip. Thumbs up, family. Thank you for your patience. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I see y'all coming on in here heavy after missing you all for a few days. But thank you so much. I'm normally here, like I said, weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, the Vicky Show right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com. Thank you so much. Be sure to connect with us at ClubVicky.com. Join my weekly mastermind for $1 for the first 30 days. ClubVicky.com. Hurry, hurry, hurry. And also follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. My name is spelled V-I-C-K-I. There are no Y's in my name. There are no E's in my name. There are no double K's. V-I-C-K-I. Somebody talk back to me. Thank you, Miss Watson. 333. I love that 333. Them curly braids. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I sling my curly braids, sis. And your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. But I especially like that 333 number. Listen, Exodus chapter 1 says this. It's talking about Joseph when he was no longer in power. Y'all listen. It says, verse 8, listen. It says, a new king who did not know Joseph came to power in Egypt. Look, he said to his people, the Israelites have become too numerous and too powerful. Verse 10. Somebody say I'm talking about the conspiracy. Are you listening? What did he say? The king said, come, let us deal shrewdly with them. Another translation says wisely. Come, let us deal shrewdly with them. Why is he dealing shrewdly with them? He says because they're becoming too powerful. How did the king suggest dealing with them? Come, let us deal shrewdly with them, or they will increase even more. And if war breaks out, they may join our enemies, fight against us, and leave the country. Y'all listen. So the Egyptians appointed taskmasters over the Israelites to oppress them with forced labor. Somebody say the conspiracy. I don't want nobody comparing black folks' thought process and busting and exposing our open enemies for conspiring and scheming against us with no other mess that some of y'all funny looking groups come up with. Don't compare us to these other nut jobs out there. We can prove there's been a conspiracy against us, baby. Talk black to me. Yes, from Bible. Yes, from Bible. And I recognize that some parts have been tampered with. And I recognize that there are multiple revelations. And I recognize that even some of the stories were borrowed and taken from other black ancient texts. But underneath even all of that, there's still some gems and some secrets. And regardless of the name of it, beloved, through wisdom, high wisdom, not the low kind, you can still unearth certain gems. Yes, baby, I break it down in clubvicky.com. Come, let us deal shrewdly with them, or they will increase even more. And if war breaks out, they may join our enemies, fight against us, and leave the country. So the Egyptians appointed taskmasters over the Israelites who oppressed them with forced labor. As a result, they built Pithom and Ramses as store cities for pharaohs. It's only one people that know how to build civilizations. White supremacist America did not have the wherewithal to build America. She came and got builders, the original man and woman, to invent America. Somebody just said that the enemy wrote the Bible. You are confused. Did you not hear what I just said a few minutes ago, even with the tampering of scriptures? Did you not hear what I said a minute ago? I need some turtles in the chat. For the slow people that's sitting up here still saying that the enemy wrote the Bible. I'm going to need some turtles. I'm going to need some turtles. Did not just acknowledge the tampering with it? Didn't I also say that there are many stories and revelations that were borrowed by them from black ancient texts, because there's divine black magic in that stuff? And that's what your open enemy was trying to use. Didn't I just, where's the turtles? Y'all watch one YouTube video and want to come on the Vicky show and try to exegete scripture with me. Stop playing. The newness of it all. But what did it say? Some of y'all missed this prophecy. Verse 12, again, I'm reading from Exodus chapter 1. It says, but the more they were oppressed. I'm going to have to take a sip of my tea. Listen. But the more they were oppressed, the more they multiplied and flourished. So that the Egyptians came to dread the Israelites. Don't miss that revelation. Verse 13 says they worked the Israelites ruthlessly. There's only one people that fits that description. And made their lives bitter with hard labor in brick and mortar. Who does that sound like? With all kinds of work in the field. Woo! Baby! There ain't no other group of people that existed years ago that fits the description of us for over 400 years in a foreign land. Nobody fits that description but us. But the Bible speaks in code. What did I just say? Verse 13 of Exodus chapter 1. They worked the Israelites ruthlessly and made their lives bitter with hard labor in brick and mortar and with all kinds of work in the fields. Every service they imposed was harsh. No disrespect to these Indians, the Asians out here now that Joe Biden is making all these provisions for. Nobody has 500 years of history where all kinds of labor, harsh labor was imposed. Nobody. Let me help you with another part of the prophecy. I'm on verse 15 of Exodus chapter 1. Let me help you today. It says, verse 15, then the king of Egypt said to the Hebrew midwives, y'all better listen. The king of Egypt said to the Hebrew midwives, whose names were Shiphrah and Puah, when you help the Hebrew women give birth, observe them on the birth stools. If the child is a son, kill him. But if it's a daughter, let her live. The midwives, however, feared God and did not do as the king of Egypt had instructed. They let the boys live. There's only one people that the government specifically attacked, the black male seed on purpose. No other group that you out here helping Jim Crow, no other intersectional group has that history where the government targeted. Now do you see where you are in scripture? You don't have that history. And that ain't the first time where you see specifically that the male child was targeted. It's not because the man is more important than the woman. I've taught you over and over again that the man and the woman, our essence, are the same. That means we're both divine, but our functions are different. Our essence is the same, but our functions are different. And in the same way, the head of the baby needs to come out first so as not to do harm to not only the child, but who? Also the mother. That's the reason why it's important that the man often is the head. As the provider and the protector, we will not experience the value of the woman and the family if we're not first what? Protected. That's why they're the head or first. There's no group of people, LGBTQ, immigrants, Asians, nobody but no white women, nobody has the history that I just delineated there. And don't you ever forget it. No targeting by a government while you sitting there giving them all these civil rights benefits. Just us. And don't you ever get it twisted. We recognize other people's suffering, but what we're saying is ours far exceed yours, and it's lasted longer, and we've not gotten justice. We've not gotten reparations. How can you make sense of the fact that Japanese folk who were interned, in other words, they were displaced, put in a certain place to live for 3 years. How can you justify giving them, who did not build America, who did not fight in all of your wars, who did not endure the lynch, the whip, and being set on fire and sodomized and undone and stolen from? How can you justify giving them, excuse me, giving them reparations, $20,000 reparations, even to the descendants of those Japanese that were interned in America? And you can't use that same train of thinking to the builders, the founders, and the true creators of America. Make that make sense. We're the people of the book. Talk black to me. I gotta go. Y'all know I've discussed the Kenyan experiment that Donald Trump, under the Trump administration, it was Trump that used hundreds of thousands of dollars of your very black tax dollars in part to fund some secret study that they were going to use about African soldiers. And they were going to take that information that they retrieve from there to use it against who I call our warrior class. The reason there's such an attack on the so-called black gangbangers, baby, is because they have a particular nature. And if it's properly guided, their fearlessness, they will serve as the soldiers the warrior class of the Black nation. These are the reason why we've experienced so many attacks on Black masculinity. The reason why they're rewarding your Black men who come out in pink tutus with heels and some lipstick. Talking about some. And the reason they dog Black heterosexual men. See, that's the problem. They celebrate. What's that Sesame Street star name? Where my day ones at every, you new people ain't gonna know this. Who is my Sesame Street? I always forget his name. He's a forgettable. What's his name? Billy Porter. God, I love y'all. My people know me good. Y'all know how Vicky been putting it down over the years, don't you? Billy Porter. That Sesame Street star. Y'all know he was in for real Sesame Street. I lie now. They got him all kind of awards. He in all kind of movies and series and stuff. And for what? Your acting is an abomination. Negro, you ain't phenomenal or special in any kind of way. Black men who do what he does, that's what he does. What's that Nas X? What's that song I was doing, that country song he was singing? Y'all know, I kind of like that little country song. And then later he came out talking about he's a part of the Bussy Brigade. Keep talking about and yelling, Queen. Oh, thank you. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Nas X. Y'all remember? I sang it one time on the show. What's that country song? Can't nobody tell me nothing. Y'all help me sing it. Y'all said Old Town Road. Can't nobody tell me nothing. And they blew that little boy up. He come out talking about he's LGBTQ. He started to put more pink on. Started to paint his nails and stuff. The problem we have with that is that those are the only kind of Black men that you all like to reward. Hello, Don Lemonade. Don Lemon. I'm sorry, Don Lemon. The problem is y'all promote and push that, but then you dog out Black heterosexual men. You demonizing, and every time you talk about some Black toxic masculinity, all you have in your mind is a masculine Black man. I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy. I gotta go. I'm overtime today. I love y'all. God willing, tomorrow I'll be here, same time, same place, 6:30. I've been missing you the past couple of days. Set your alarms, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, God willing, right here on FlyNewBeingQueenTV.com. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I tell you all the time, I'm not the only queen here. I don't want you to miss their content. So make sure you hit to receive all notifications so you're notified when they go live. You can follow me, however, on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. My name is spelled Vicki. There are no double K's. There are no Y's. There are no E's. And my name is not short for Victoria. My mother said I didn't look like nobody's Victoria. It's Vicky. Vicki. Vicky X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky. Oh my God, I think I hit 12,000 on Twitter and I don't even know how. Where y'all coming from? And you can also sign up for my weekly mastermind, clubvicky.com, clubvicky.com, baby. We're starting a new spiritual revolution. And you can get in and own it for $1 for the first 30 days. And who knows how long that's going to last. Clubvicky.com, clubvicky.com, clubvicky.com. Also, family, text the word Queens to 31996 so that you're able to receive phone notifications when we go live from time to time. That's text Queens to 31996. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I want you to know, Black family, you're so special. I bow to you. You are my bliss. And it is my honor to be with you.